welcome back to God, Dicks, and Puns. My name is Sam, and I am your GM, host, commentator, and improv maker. I hope you all like dungeon crawling because this episode will continue on last time's adventures as our heroes will go through this dark and mysterious dungeon. Just before I let you guys delve into the world of imagination, there's a real-world thing that happened not too long ago, and I need to let you guys know about it. I guested on the Strangers No More podcast, talking with Zach about quite a range of subjects, including my own specialty, mental health. I'll put all the info in the description about his podcast where you can find his show, so please go and give his stuff a listen. He's a great guy to talk to, and I do hope that you'll enjoy his content. Now, there's one last thing before I leave this intro. I swear, come on, just one more thing. We've been hitting some milestones lately, and if you want to help us reach even more, head over to iTunes and drop us a review. It's going to help us immensely and only takes about a minute of your time. Now then, I promise you only one last thing, and I intend to keep that promise. Enough out of me. Please enjoy episode 15, Halls of Horror.
And you guys have cleared a CR4. God damn it.
Yay.
Huzzah.
I rush Regis and I look up to Ash and I go, Regis! You're clear, right? Can you heal him?
I suppose. I don't have a lot of...
Do you want to heal the devil spawn? No, I'm just trying.
I'll do a channel energy. I think... But yeah, it's still 1d6. Boink. I heal him! Everybody heals from...
Oh my god. That is 3 points of healing because of my ruling.
Oh, okay, that's true. So I heal for 3.
Did anyone else take damage other than Regis?
No, everybody heals 3. I did a channel energy.
Yeah, but I'm saying, did anyone else even take
That's
damage?
No, I think only Regis took damage.
Because I didn't.
I did not.
I'm not sacrificing a level 1 spell for a little bit of healing. At least not yet.
Thank you. David had a bit of a scab that was itching him, and now the scab is gone. So magical. Thanks, kid.
No problem. Is he still unconscious?
He's back to consciousness, but he's still he's at 0.
So he's staggered.
He's staggered. I'm going to do my own healing spell.
I don't have a lot of spells per day, unfortunately, for healing.
How
Like
many
I switch out one of my spells.
So Remy, you have 3 times a large person today, and how many healing?
Same amount.
So you have 6 level 1 spells at level 2?
3 level 1
No,
spells.
I have same amount. 3 for any spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a spontaneous caster.
Yeah, I'm a
Okay.
spontaneous caster, so it's all the same slots.
So he's got
Okay.
1
So
spell.
now I'm
left.
down to 1 spell.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for clarifying that.
I could go in front, so I'll be taking the hits. I have spells that are designed for buffing,
So
unless Bug Faith.
yeah, he's still hurt. He's still bloodied.
I don't have a lot of healing. I could sacrifice Shield of Faith or Magic Weapon, but I was saving those in case we had to deal with a big boy.
Yeah. All right. Explore this prison.
Astrid says she'll take point. She'll be in the front. Make sure he doesn't go in the front.
I was going to say, Sue offers to go in front if she's covered by, the Astrid.
Astrid?
As you guys move around the room and you start exploring it, you see it's really nothing more than a prison with skeletons. There is not really any belongings here. You just see skeletons. They seem really ancient, like not even old, ancient. They seem to be even older than most of what you've seen up top in Sandpoint.
Devlock tries to see for Thessalonian. Looks around for anything markings.
You don't see much of Thessalonian. You do reckon you don't have. Do you have knowledge engineering?
I do, but at a -1.
Okay, roll it for. Is it? Do you have a skill rank in it?
No, so it's only
Okay,
10.
you're not going to be able to get it.
I have it's pretty of artifacts, and I believe if my father was here, you would be able to understand this. But for me, this is just pretty.
Yeah, that makes sense. Detlef and Regis looking down the hall, you see to another room, and there is a closed door over there.
Sue, are you going first or am I going first?
Oh, I'll go first.
So yeah, looking forward, you see what is just a room with a door. Do you move further in?
I'd like tug on her shirt and say, wait,
Yeah.
resistance and guidance on her, and resistance and guidance on me. Just in case.
Oh my god.
I mean, to be fair, I do not know this, but I've done 2 saves so far today, which I don't know if I succeeded or not. But like, I appreciate the help.
Remy, you now that little headache that you had,
Yeah.
you start to actually feel off after this battle and seeing Regis fall, as if you almost like if you ate something wrong or if you didn't drink enough water. It really doesn't stop you from performing when the time comes, but like it starts really occupying a larger part of your thoughts and takes away some of your usual focus. You do roll a heal check.
Yeah, that's gonna be 7. Oh no, never mind. 18.
You notice that the more you look at Regis, the more intense it is, and if you look away from him, it's slightly less intense. But that's it. Two, as you move in, you see accompanied. There are 2 doors to this chamber. One directly in front of you, and one to your east.
What's over here?
Over there, there's this room. Yeah, that's B7. Contains actually several ancient relics of what appear to be torture implements, although their function and style seems strange and archaic. In one corner sits a spherical cage with spikes protruding inward from its iron bars, and in another stands what appears to be a star-shaped wooden frame, its surface studded with hooks. In the center of the room is a long table covered with leather straps and a number of cranks that seem designed to rotate and swivel. The map does not do honor to that. If you take any time to look at those implements, they seem far too decayed and old and rusted to be of any use today.
Yeah, I was gonna mention. Oh look, a debt laugh. You didn't have to buy them anyways.
Yeah, no, Sue's just like, well, I think some evil shit was happening over here.
So
Now
let's say
you
that this here is a 5-foot tall table.
I tell her, do not touch anything.
But why?
Does she listen? That's the question.
Oh, she just asked, but why?
Because it could be cursed.
Because you could catch hepatitis B if you touch some of the nasty blood on it.
Or
That's
that you get hit by a rusty nail.
That's fair.
Tetanus.
That's fair.
Get tetanus.
Yes.
Yeah, don't touch anything.
Right.
you
Sue
can
does
go-
listen.
So what do you do?
Well, everyone's caught up, so she takes another step in. Takes a look.
You take another step in and you see what I said.
Keep going, and I go over to this door and I wait for people to line up. Like, all right.
Fireball. Do you open the door?
Oh, yeah. You know what? Sue's not great at planning, so yeah, she opens the door.
My character's gotten used to the fact that we
You
don't.
see 3 doors down there, and the crumbling remnants of several chairs and a long table clutter the floor of this room. To the south stand 3 stone doors, each bearing a strange symbol that resembles a 7-pointed star. Devlak, if he was here, would recognize it as the thingamabob I said earlier that I don't have off the tip of my tongue.
Oh, it's a thing, Bob, that I said earlier. I don't have it at the tip of my toe, so it's a thing, Bob. The star, 7-point star thing.
You're a
That's
dick.
My character just mentioned I can, with a minute of focus, I can see through doors. Just remember this, guys.
Oh,
That-
want to see through this one? Sue was literally about to open it when you mentioned that, so she's like, oh.
I can. Sue, you gotta move.
Oh, but why?
He's-
Say you could see through doors.
Yeah, I know, but you gotta move out of the way.
Regis,
Fine,
you
I'll
gotta move out of the way.
merge with your body and become a grafted one.
Yes. So looking in, how far in can you see with that after a minute of that?
Lay your hands upon the surface to see if you as if using clairvoyance. Using the power takes 1 minute, during which time you can touch the surface. Blah blah blah. Keep looking for as long as I can look as long as for 10 minutes for each use. But
Everybody roll a perception check.
okay, now I have to go check the spell clairvoyance.
I'm looking at it. Clear audience and clairvoyance. It's 1 minute per level. You can see 400 feet plus 40 feet per level. You have a small horn or a glass eye as a material.
This is like a spell-like ability, so it's like it's
right.
a granted power. Sorry, so I am bypassing that, which is fancy. So I can see through for 400 feet apparently.
Oh.
But you don't have dark vision.
Yay!
So you see a bit of light illuminating something going down, and that's it. Like it's just the light creeping under the door. So yeah, you see darkness.
Holding my hand on the door, I reach for a rock on the ground, like a tiny rock that can fit underneath the door. So I'm gonna cast light and stick it under.
There are old metal contraptions here, so you probably get bad. Yeah.
Okay, so I just cast light on the little piece of whatever I find and shove it under the door.
How strong do you shove it? Do you shove it like, whoa, like tossing a stone on a lake, or just
60 feet?
Okay, well, 60. Well, you shove it 30 feet away, or just under the door.
So the light was only for 30 feet. Sorry, so it would be the first 30 feet. Sorry,
All right.
I don't know why.
You see stairs and something that leads to a more open space.
So the stairs going down, but there's like a ledge on top.
There's no ledge. It's a door.
Okay. Okay. Never mind. Okay, that's weird. I describe it what.
Yeah, you see stairs going down, and there's still the closed door in front of you.
Okay. I mentioned it's just stairs going down.
Did everybody roll a perception?
Oh.
Nope, not yet. Because 6.
17.
17.
13.
Okay. Remy, roll a perception check.
I rolled a 25 for Regis.
All right. Regis tells you he hears some noise coming from the other side. Would he be able to identify the noise that he's hearing?
Depends.
What's your languages? Oh.
He shares the same languages as me, and I have Common, Varisian, Shuanti, and Chilaxian.
Okay. You hear mumbling. But he says it resembles a noise he heard not too long ago. Or a type of noise he heard not too long ago.
Is it a language that he recognizes? He can talk the same language I can.
Yeah, he's noticing a language, but he cannot, he hears words, but in a language that he doesn't understand.
Okay,
Goblins! I don't know.
It's not a language we know.
It's not a language that you know, no.
Okay. It's not a language that I know now?
It's not a language that you know now. And what do you do?
He just tells me there's things talking down there, or people, I'm not sure.
Okay, well, those can wait then, I guess. I don't want to start something if we're gonna get flanked by these doors
It's not
over here.
language we speak.
Not language we know. Hold up. Let me try to hear this thing. So he's gonna put his ear next to the wall and see if he can't hear some Macedonian stuff.
We just did mention that he heard this type of language before, and not too long ago. But he can't pinpoint what it is.
I can't remember which language we've heard.
The Hellspawn, the goblins.
Yeah. Oh, maybe Goblin.
Maybe the zombies from the courtyard? Or not the courtyard, the cemetery? I don't know.
The voices seem high-pitched.
Yes, it's high-pitched.
Okay, I tell
Goblins!
Do you guys want to check the 3 doors over here? Just to make sure we don't get, like, goblins or rats.
Yeah.
I can do the clairvoyance on the doors again, or you guys, or Sue can just have fun opening doors.
Is it a pull or
do you say that, or you do, like, how do
No
you
matter
say
who
that?
says that. My character says she says as like I could do the thing again, or Sue, you can have fun opening doors.
All
Or
right.
we can
Sue
go
goes to the door on the right. Yeah, so from her point of view, this is the right door. This is the right door to open first. It opens.
Is this
All
a
right.
pull or a push door? This
Why
door.
would you say that,
It's
Nathan?
a push. That one there is a push door.
Push door, so they need to pull on the other side.
Actually, no, it would be a pull door because it would make sense at the top of the stairs to be a push door, not a pull door.
Yeah. Okay. So Regis is gonna guard the door and like try to keep it closed if they try to come through.
You do notice that there is a lot of so in this room you see a lot of rubble on the floor, books, scrolls. Before you even try to open that door, do you do anything about it?
While she's checking out the doors, I take a look at I look at down and see if there's anything not super degraded.
Okay, do a perception check. You got a 6?
Yeah.
You don't find anything. Sue, as for yourself, actually, I'll hand wave this right away. All three of them. 3 solid doors to the south were once prison cells. Within each cell is a single skeleton of a badly deformed humanoid. One has 3 brittle arms, another one has an enormous misshapen skull, and the third has a rib cage that goes all the way down to its pelvis, with stunted leg bones strewn below its strangely flat girth. And that is what you see in those 3 cells.
Is the 3-armed creature a goblin?
They're all deformed humanoids. That's all you
Okay.
can really get out of it.
No crossbows on it?
No crossbows on it.
Okay.
Take it out of the way so you guys can get in.
Maybe it was deranged rituals.
I rolled a 21 on knowledge dungeoneering.
They're skeletons that seem to be deformed, which would be in line. Well, Astrid, did you share that this was about the goddess of monstrosities?
Yeah, I mentioned that a while ago when they were talking about the statue.
Okay.
I went on about. I essentially I said it in my own words, but I essentially meant that what I found. I explained it to everybody.
Okay, this just makes sense with what Astrid told you. These seem to be monstrosities that were probably something not of this nature when they were born, but they turned out this way for some reason, and they seem to be very, very ancient. Astrid, would you have told the other people that you were rummaging through the rubble?
I looked. I didn't mention it. I just
I
left.
think we go to scene. We were looking.
I let them go in.
Everybody that's going through the rubble, roll a perception check.
15 for me.
15 perception? You don't have a bonus?
Not me.
Oh, Regis has a bonus.
Regis has a bonus.
Yeah. You rummage through, but you don't find anything of value.
Hold up. Never mind. 13. Damn.
I actually
You
called
don't find-
Regis over.
I take his place at the door just to
Oh,
make sure.
good. Because
Let's go
I was
through.
going to, but I'm not that strong.
Would we just be smart enough to identify something? Like, what precisely are you telling him to look for? Or how are you telling him to look?
Again, he's got an intelligence of 7. It's not that stupid. Like, he'll recognize things. He can recognize language. He can recognize people. He can recognize a statue. A PC can have an intelligence of 7 very easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, me.
Yeah. It's the intelligence of a dumb PC. You've had a PC of intelligence 7.
Yeah. Okay.
So, in terms of
have
what
him
he
search.
has, he just can't he can't, won't have no high knowledge.
Can't ask him to do like a thesis on like algebra or something.
But
Alright.
not
Roll
at
for
least
it.
the intelligence of a child.
There it is.
32.
He rummaging through. He pulls a bit of a few scraps of paper with like, oh, there's words here, here. Oh, there's words here, here. And he finds one that's a bit more complete. Like it's not a scribble. It's actually it looks like an actual piece of paper with writing on it and drawings. And
He passes that to Devlax since I'm not in the room.
all right, Devlak, you notice that this is a magical scroll. Roll a high DC spellcraft check. I think
Alright.
identifying a scroll is 20 plus caster level, right?
Yes.
All right.
Is it 20?
Yeah. It's either 20 with use magical device or 25 with use magical device and 20 with the other one.
Devlight does not know what this spell does.
I'm pretty
You
sure
don't know
it's
what it is. That laugh, are you gonna give it a shot?
If he plans it to me.
Yeah, Devlight is like, here you go. I have no idea what this thing is except magic scroll.
I'm not the best at suffering these, but
With how you've been rolling
definitely
tonight.
give it a try.
Oh my god, you just got it.
Oh my fucking
You
god.
just got it. I don't know how UMD works. Yeah, you guys are gonna be likely surprised by this. You find a scroll of Flaming Sphere, caster level 5th.
Jeez,
Whoa.
flaming spear.
Yeah,
All right.
Nice.
This seems to be a powerful scroll. It's flame sphere.
a burning globe of fire rolls in whichever direction you point and burns those it strikes. It moves 30 feet per round. As part of this movement, it can ascend or jump to 30 feet to strike a target. If it enters a space with a creature, it stops moving for the round and deals 3d6 points of fire damage to that creature. Though a successful reflex save negates that damage. It rolls over barriers, And it moves as long as you direct it, move action for you. Otherwise, it merely stays at rest and burns.
I'll hold on to this if nobody minds.
So you said
might be able to
arcane or
sell that for a
divine?
lot of money.
Arcane or
So it's a third level spell, I believe, right?
Second level spell.
Second level spell? Oh,
Second
I
level spell.
believe it's divine, by the way. Not divine?
Alright.
Oh,
Dear
hang on,
Legislator, this is not in my department. Here you go, Deadlift.
You guys could still
No,
technically
it's-
cast it. You just have to meet certain requirements.
you need to roll a good UMD for it.
Yeah,
More than
Devlight has no chance in here. He's like, I tried it before
Oh, it's both.
and it exploded my face. So I tell you, if it's not my department, I do not touch it. Here you go.
Those who already have it on their spell list can cast it without doing a check. Those who want to do a UMD check is a DC 25.
Because Deadlaugh, druids can normally cast it, but you have, of course, you're not the right level, but it's still technically in your spell list.
oh yeah, Devlight, you could
Oh,
actually cast this.
Yeah, I remember this being a druid spell, that's why.
Yeah. Your next level, yes. Blood Rager 2, Druid 2, Magus 2, Sorcerer Wizard 2, Domain Arson, Elemental School Fire. Alright, so that's what you find.
I'd just like to sell it so we can get some more coins, honeys. Unless you plan on using that.
Better safe than sorry, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd rather use it. That's something that is very useful.
I hope you roll a good UMD.
Well, I'm waiting for Deadlaugh to get access to that use because that's something he can get a little extra.
Mhm.
yes.
Alright, so that's all you found there. You found some really weird skeletons, and you heard, I want to specify, you heard one voice coming from down the corridor, not many.
So it's a scroll of flaming sphere with caster level 5.
It's caster level 5th probably just to create that scroll, so the caster level is essentially just to determine DCs, from what I understand. I don't think it's like casting it with a 5th level spell slot. Anyways, I don't think that does much.
No, it's rather caster level matters when it comes to the damage of.
It's a third level spell or a second level spell?
Second level spell.
Okay, so it's a second level spell. The caster was probably level 3 to cast it, so third level caster. Or fifth level caster, I don't know.
It's CL5.
Then it means the caster who made that was level 5.
Yeah. In which case, it's probably Flaming Sphere Pathfinder.
Because they say 3d6 damage.
Oh, it's flat. It's not.
Yeah, it's
Wait! 1 round per level, so it's for 5 rounds.
okay. That would make sense.
I knew there was something to do with level on this spell. I knew it.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. All right.
Wait, so yeah, so for Flaming Sphere, that would be in a while. Probably be. You said caster level 5, right?
yes, it's CL5, but you get access to it once you're level 2. you don't need to do a UMD check once it's on your spell list. And for you,
he would, because it's a caster level higher than he is if he's trying to cast it when it's higher level. Just mark it down, put in the sheet. Scrolls are complicated. We'll get to that.
Yeah. Because I want to get the ball rolling.
Yep.
All right. So what do you guys do?
We check these rooms. There's nothing. So it's like, let's go down this way.
Okay, I'll back you up. Doop, doop.
And stop right there. Yep. Stop right there, Sue. As you go down, well, first off, okay, so you have light on your shit, right?
I have light on my sword, not my shit, but yes.
There, you see wooden covers on what seem to be holes, and as you're moving in, there was the one voice that you had heard you, or no, had more so noticed the light shining off of the pebble that Astrid tossed, and you see this little piece of shit.
That is a 3-armed goblin.
It is a 3-armed goblin.
Motherfucker!
That.
Oh my god.
That turns towards you, screams, "Intruders!"
God, it's uglier than a normal goblin. That's pretty
It looks
fucking
like
ugly.
a dog. Looks like a dog had a baby with a goblin, and that was all.
If I didn't know that this was a pre-made campaign, I'd swear you're stealing my character from Remy's campaign.
Honestly, I just thought about the similarity, and I don't think that this shares a class with your character.
Yeah, I hope not, because if not, we're going to be in trouble.
But you see this guy that oh god, you guys are perfect. All right, that's gonna be good. This guy breathes in and spits something coming towards you, and Sue, and I have a second ruler. So Sue, Astrid. Okay, so it's only Sue and Astrid. I thought that he would also be in range, but apparently not. Sue and Astrid, please roll a DC 13 reflex save.
Has it been a minute since since Sue opened those doors?
Well, you guys talked about the scroll. I would.
Went through the doors, we rummaged through, couldn't find anything, then Regis rummaged through.
Yeah,
We found
it's more than a
something,
minute.
gave it to Devlak. Devlak couldn't read it, gave it to me. I read it. I think it's been over a minute. I think it's been like 5
Yeah, clearly.
All right. So reflex save is 21.
Ow. Okay, you pass.
If she dodges it, that means I dodge it, right? That's how it works.
Yeah, you win. Roll it, buddy.
Taking a while to roll. It knows that I'm afraid. Oh, thank God.
It's a DC 13. Pass.
Yay.
Alright, so I rolled for 7 points of damage, so you take 3 points of damage, both of you, and you now must make a fortitude save.
Ooh. Oh, that's not great.
And everybody roll for initiative.
I'm not going to use Charm Life.
Well,
so.
I would say otherwise it's a waste of 20, but it's still pretty good.
How much did you roll?
I got a 23 in total.
Okay, you're fine.
I got an 18.
You're fine.
Yeah. I was just with a +1 too, so.
Alright.
Her fortitudes are just going through the roof tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Aha! Yeah.
Right, initiative.
My initiative has not changed.
Okay.
Mine has gotten worse.
Alright, so we are now starting round 1, and this goblin is the first to act. You notice, just description-wise, you notice this is a very weird goblin with a humpback. It has 3 arms, a big, beautiful sword in one arm, a smaller dagger in another arm, and some sort of an axe. in the other arm, and I have not looked into attacking with 3 weapons. Damn, how does attack?
I was gonna say, can I use dodging panache before? Because it says when opponent attempts a melee attack.
Well, first off, I just want to know: do you know if there's any rules about 3 weapons with 3 arms? Because I know there's
such that.
There is, if it's considered a natural attack, then it's all good. If it's regular like humanoid attacks, then technically you can only do a mount per BAB or 2-weapon fighting. So he'd only have 2 max unless he has a big BAB.
okay.
But it might have some weird stuff because the armed weirdo.
Yeah, I'm looking at his description and there's not too much. So given that there is nothing particular, I'm guessing he's gonna have to choose between which weapons he's gonna use.
But like I said, first attack, if I can, I'm going to use my dodging panache.
Okay. He does take a 5-foot step towards you and attacks you. You can use your dodging panache. What does that do again?
Specifically, it's even better now that you said he already took his 5-foot step, because when an opponent attempts to do a melee attack against the swashbuckler can as an immediate action spend 1 panache to move 5 feet, granting the swashbuckler a dodge bonus to the AC equal to her charisma modifier against the attack. This doesn't negate the attack, and it can provoke attacks of opportunity from other foes, but it essentially gets me away from the opponent.
Okay. So with that, you can go ahead and move 5 feet back.
Yep. And so my AC total is going to be 22.
Yeah, he missed, and he just looks at you and. All right. So that was the turn of this named goblin, and now it is. I think it was Devlok's turn. Yes, Devlok.
Yes. Devlok.
Actually,
right
hang
now.
on. Sorry, Detlef and Devlok both had the same inish. I just noticed that. And what's your guys' inish mons?
+2. So just Devlok. Devlok starts.
By the way, if it's any help, Sam, this is actually hurting the group. If for his weapons, does it say or is it just parentheses between all of them?
There's no or. It's
That
just.
means you can do all 3.
No.
Ah.
Yeah. Here's what I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna step back and yell out, Sue, Astrid, get out of there. Get in here.
Okay.
And Regis is gonna step to the side here and ready an attack once the goblin comes.
All right. Devlok, you're now. Are you under the table? Over the table? What are you doing?
Over the table.
Okay.
I don't know if you noticed, but Devlok is probably, aside from the goblin, probably the shortest person. So he kind of needed the boost of feeling of, being tall for a second.
What was that roll, Remy?
It's a stealth check for Regis. He's hiding around the corner so that the creature doesn't notice him.
Yeah. And your total was how much?
Oh, 21. Sorry.
21? Okay. Yeah, okay.
What Devlok is going to do is he is going to go behind, ready in action. He has a clear sight of the goblin.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to cast a Ray of Sickening.
Sounds good. You're ready to cast Ray of Sickening once you're going to have line of sight.
Yep.
Suzette.
All right. Well, I'm not dumb. I heard what he said, so I was like, oh, I guess they got some plans. So,
listen to them. Oh, I see how it is.
25. Well, they said something, so I was like, okay, I'll move over there. And I ready an attack when it comes close enough to stab it in the ugly little face it is.
So you're setting up. You guys are just essentially setting up an ambush after the fight has begun.
Yeah.
Shh. But here's the thing, though. The bait is a juicy dwarf that has already been partially cooked because of his face, so it's perfect. He's like, hey, don't you want some goat bear?
Don't you want some? I'm sorry. That was pretty good.
All right, Astrid, what do you do? Oh my god.
Do my free action domain ability to allow me bypass weird terrain. I'll do that acrobatics thing to get on top.
And do you prepare an action?
Yeah, I'll just do a ready action when he gets into my range for my reach. I'll do a power. He's small, so he might be hard to hit. So I'll just hit him normally.
Okay. And I was gonna have him wait a bit to see what you guys are gonna do, but then looking more into his stat block, I see he had a very, very low int that I'm gonna tell all of you guys once we're done. Astrid, you get the first of many attacks. Roll to hit and tell me your
14.
totals.
14.
14, you miss.
I figured.
And you did get a +1 for your height. So 15, even then, you hit the door frame and yeah.
Wait,
Is he
Astrid?
charged, or is he just moving in?
He's just moving in.
Okay.
Did you say Astrid? Because when she... Oh, never mind. No, scratch that. It's all good.
And
Now,
actually,
with the suit.
and would you consider this clear line of sight for your Ray of Sickening, Oscar? Because
It's up
Astrid
to you.
is in front. I would say yes. Astrid is in front of you, but she just missed her attack. So I think right now you would get your chance to do your Ray of Sickening.
So it's a DC 15 Fortitude save.
Oh, ow. Oh, Fortitude. Okay, no, he passed.
Damn. Okay, nothing happens. Damn.
Yay!
Otherwise, you've been sickened for 1 minute.
Not surprised, especially with monstrosity would have high fortitude.
Yeah. Sue, do you wait? Like you would have right now an attack of opportunity with partial. He would have partial cover. So, well, attack of opportunity more so your prepared action. Are you going to use it now or wait until he gets here?
I'm gonna strike at him now.
All right, he's going to get partial cover because of the door frame.
No worries on that. So, 22. Actually, that might be... What's the crit range on a rapier again? I don't think that is.
It's 18.
Yeah.
Definitely a hit. Roll for damage.
Oh, wait, what negatives do I get for the cover on... I didn't add those.
They get a +2 for AC.
Oh, okay. 10.
Wow.
I rolled max. A d6 plus 4.
Nice.
Franken hell. Okay, that hurts. That hurts a lot. All right. And as for you, as for Regis, does he take it now with partial cover? Or he's gonna wait.
Regis and I are patient hunters. He waits until the opportune moment, and now he does with flanking.
Yeah.
So
Roll for it.
that's a 20, actually.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
That's 7 damage.
Okay, this guy is already very, very bloodied. And much like the other beasts you encountered, he is now starting to be enraged.
I think you just skipped over my turn.
Oh, right, that was actually his turn, so yeah. That was all of your prepared actions. Kill my creature, come on.
Alright, so attack for Regis, 19, 12.
Your first attack hits only.
7 damage.
He is almost dead.
I take a 5-foot step back and going to flash. 15 touch AC.
How do you want to do this? Don't even roll damage.
I aim straight for I think he's like getting slashed from both sides. Like, I aim straight for actually the slash hits, right into the wound. Basically, just melt the bone and crumble.
And that's exactly what happens. And as he dies, he just says, "Gervis, good guard."
Guys, I'm sure that would have been way tougher had we been in a Congo line.
Oh,
Yeah,
True.
he had a very well. He had much more abilities than what. That you guys just set up an ambush for him, and he has an intelligence of 3. So I
Oh
played him
my
as that
God.
intelligence.
You're not much more smarter than a dog, actually.
Yeah.
And
Good guard dog.
you guys recognize Corvus as a name that Shalelu gave you about the Goblin Chiefs.
Again?
Shalelu is the Elven Ranger.
Yes.
Right. Thank you.
Going through his gear, somebody get ready to write this down. You get, this is all small size, by the way, a +1 longsword, a silver dagger, and a masterwork hand axe.
Oh, hand axe, those are for throwing, right?
Yeah. You guys are just blazing through this where I thought you guys would have actually some sort of challenge.
Fight smart.
Well, believe me, Sam, I know the feeling. Believe me.
Uh-huh.
Well, at least
Alright.
one of us is not fucking something up and completely negating the entire thing, and we run off doing something else.
Sam, if it counts for anything, you'll encounter moments when your party struggles to kill a single old lady who's supposed to be basically slapped over, and then kill a golem in 2 turns.
Yeah, it's like
Uh-huh.
oh my god.
Does that ring a bell?
It's like just murdering a dragon that was supposed to be a big challenge, but like, nah.
This
That
was
reminds
a
me, it's kind of
CR4
like
encounter.
Nathan doesn't know this, but like, so in the evil campaign, real
Mhm.
quick, my character got like wrestled down on the floor by a farmer and was stuck there.
Right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I
And
forgot.
you know
And
what?
yet blew through his dragon encounter, but we could not for the life of us kill that goddamn farmer. It took us so long to kill that
That
goddamn
was
farmer.
just a regular
shot, yeah.
NPC farmer that was like CR half. And it was just like, oh my god, guys. Oh. All right. Well, Sue looks at the Master Kandax and asks, unless someone, I haven't spoken in her accent all night. Unless one of
Yeah.
y'all wants it, I'll be holding on to this to chuck at them. I seem to have forgotten my other darts in the dark dungeon so far.
Yeah, you
Yes.
actually did. So I'm guessing after that you guys would go explore this room here. Given that there's still quite a bit to this dungeon, and I can't wait for you guys to actually get to the end of it. It's going to be a bit of my fun as well. The ceiling of this strangely cold chamber arches to a vaulted height of 20 feet. The floor contains 11 wooden lids strewn haphazardly over 11 5-foot wide pits in the ground. From the darkness within these pits echo up strange shuffling sounds, and every so often a low moan. If you just open the lids, you see one human zombie inside of every one of the holes. And essentially, in the encounter, you guys were supposed to actually come in and have trouble navigating the terrain. But given that Astrid tossed a pebble of light, it just made sense for the goblin to spit acid up the stairs and try to hit all of you with his acid spew. And yeah, essentially, you guys, what do you do seeing that there are zombies inside of these things?
Put them down.
Would you mind?
I just kick open the fucking lids and I just start gouging them until they stop moving.
Well, okay, yeah.
Are they like
If-
tied up in there, or?
Well,
Are they,
the pits are 20 foot deep. Is yours is your polearm 14 foot long?
oh, okay. Never mind.
We're not going to do the whole combat of you guys killing them off. You can essentially use your cantrips to kill these
I was
shits.
about to say, I think those of us who have cantrips we're just gonna slowly
Sue has a bright
cast acid
idea.
down the pit until the zombie jet dies, and then do
We're
it
not
all
burning.
pits.
Sue
Just
has a
thinking.
bright idea. Not a wise idea, but a bright idea. It's like, oh, I could go get the pole arm I left at the entrance and we could stab it.
It doesn't have enough
Sue,
reach.
stay here.
It has reach, his weapon, but it doesn't have 15 feet.
No, that's what I meant. It doesn't have the reach to get that far down.
Yeah. So you guys essentially just cantrip down all these zombies, and you get the proper XP for it.
Yay.
Good job.
And then place back the lids so that we don't accidentally fall in there.
Sounds good. Just for the fun of it, Remy, roll a reflex save just for the fun of it.
Why me?
Because you're the one using cantrips, aren't you? Or
Well,
is Devlak helping you?
Nobody else helping me kill the zombies? I'm not gonna
Oh!
kill them.
I don't have ranged spells like that unless I use one of my channel energies.
I don't have spells.
I only have yeah, I don't think I have any damaging cantrips, honestly.
Oh, well,
Don't you have fire?
in that case, I'd give up after the zombie. Like,
If we can find a big boulder, I have some rope. We can just keep dropping the rock on its head.
I mean,
Well, you can't take the time.
this is kind of messed up, but I could like put a lot of water and hopefully like make sure that they get stuck in there. I don't know if I don't think zombies breathe, but maybe like the water like kind of like kills them with the
I
skin stuff.
I like for a hefty boulder,
well,
like rock.
You got a 12? After killing the last zombie, we'll say you guys took the time. You're so happy about killing the last thing and be like, "Yay, we're clearing this quickly. Regis is doing awesome." That you actually stumble, and I'm gonna give you another reflex save just because you haven't gone straight over it. I know you're just on the edge.
20.
Okay, you managed to just like catch on right on the edge as you're falling. We'll put you on this one here. You're just like holding on. Get me up! Get me up!
Help!
The fuck are you doing over there?
Can Regis do a strength check? Yeah.
Sure.
11.
He helps you out. I mean, as soon as he gives you a hand grip, you're able to just like get back on to one side and just push yourself up with your legs as well. So it's really not a hard one. It's more so like if you rolled a nat 1, you fall head first into the pit.
Oh,
It was a DC 15 reflex save to avoid falling in. So that's why I gave you a little break there.
Let's get out of this room of death.
Yes.
So you can either go back the way you came, or you see a hallway leading south.
You know us. We're gonna
Yes.
go in the hallway leading south.
Yes.
You see a long hallway leading down to a door, and there's also a small hallway leading to the east of the map, west of your characters. Left of your characters.
That is our good.
Left, right, left. Sue looks over. You gonna do one of those things again with the tingly fingers and all that?
It's kind of even. I'll be honest. I think we should go left.
Do you happen to have any good berries, my friend?
Sadly, I was not able. Actually, you know what? You probably would have, but I did not mention it. So sadly, David is like, I could not find any in the market. So sadly, no good berries for today. I apologize.
Yeah, I've been giving you berries nonstop.
I've been going through the berries nonstop.
I'm gonna have to give you more berries. So you go down and you don't hear or see anything else. Do you keep on going down?
You're in front, Dan.
Oh yes, sorry.
Sue is front.
But you didn't answer my question that I asked you though.
What was your question? I'm sorry.
Oh no, I talked to Nathan. And, well,
Yeah, but I asked you, what do you mean? I don't understand. You said tingly fingers. I don't know what that means.
Well, the thing you did earlier told me to stop, so you could like tingle a finger me or something.
Fucking. Oh, you're talking about. It gives you a look. What the hell is wrong with you? I do resistance and guidance on him, and as well on me.
All right.
So Sue moves forward.
Okay. So nothing else. You see this hallway actually brings to a staircase leading up.
Huh.
Do you go up the staircase?
Nope.
That goes up.
She's checking
Goes
the door,
up.
apparently.
Oh no, I'm sorry. No, this is actually
Yeah, that looks like down.
no, but like, okay, yeah, no, these ones go down. Yeah, these ones go down. Do you try to go down the stairs?
Nope. She wants to check this door first.
All
So
right.
you said something about door side things. You still want to do that here?
I can do it 6 times a day, so I might as well take advantage of that.
You do it, and you see darkness.
It's dark in there again. I'm gonna have to do that under the old pebble under the door trick. I grab grab a small pebble, cast light on it, chuck it, get it underneath.
It starts to float in what seems to be a spherical chamber, and it's just floating around like if it was floating around in space.
That's a hard pass. That's a hard pass.
I was gonna
You
say,
actually
as a character, it's like,
This strange room is a 15-foot diameter sphere. Several objects float in the room, spinning lazily in place. A ragged book, a scroll, a bottle of wine, a dead raven surrounded by a halo of floating and writhing maggots, and a twisted iron wand with a forked tip. Yet perhaps the most unnerving aspect of the room is the walls, for they are plated in sheets of strange red metal that ripple every once in a while with silent black electricity that seems to coalesce into strange runes or even words far too often for the effect to be chants.
So she's looking through the door, and she's just like flabbergasted. She doesn't. She kind of makes it. And she backs away, and she's like, "Oh, there's nothing in there. It's just pit with spikes and crocodiles. Nothing in there. Let's go down the stairs."
Here, let me do a quick sense motive. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing.
There's crocodiles. Where? Give me a chance. I'm gonna try to help befriend him.
Such motives. And
I believe you. Oh wait, you rolled a 10. Damn it.
Oh,
Sue's
no.
actually like, wait a minute.
It's pretty evil, and there's evil things. Don't go in there. Just floating.
Oh, well, you could just start off by saying that.
Well, because it looks very bad, and it made me nervous.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's not go look in the evil room. I keep hearing. As I was growing up, I kept hearing that curiosity killed the cat, and I don't intend that to be today. So let's go down this other way.
What happened earlier? You freaking had to pull the goddamn glaive out. Oh my god.
That's not curiosity. That's money. That's the difference.
So Regis opens the door.
Oh my god.
I did say
You're allowed. You can make
He
your
just opens the door and sees exactly what I described. What does he do? Do you step into the room?
We don't step in the room, but you said so. There's a book floating, right?
There's a book floating.
Things. I grab a rope and I try to throw it, and I'm like throw a loop and snatch.
Do you have a rope?
Yes.
Roll a ranged touch, I guess. Your rope actually manages to get the book, but given that it's floating, your rope actually just starts floating as well, and it doesn't even it doesn't lasso around because as soon as it hits the entrance, there's no more gravity to actually get your rope onto on the book. It just
Astrid, I need your pokey stick.
Damn it!
All right, I'll go get the pokey stick at the entrance. That's pretty far, though. I don't know if I feel like going all the way back over there.
There's some nice shiny stuff in there.
No.
It don't look too shiny. It's just like book.
What else was there in there? A book?
Hang on a sec. I'll get back to it.
A book, I don't feel like reading. A crow, I don't feel like eating.
A ragged book, a scroll, a bottle of wine, a dead raven surrounded by a halo of floating and writhing maggots, and a twisted iron wand.
In there.
I was gonna say the wine.
There's also a twisted iron wand with a forked tip.
Okay, well, actually, I don't have my bag of holding, or else I'd have a 10. Let's see. He was like, okay, well, if we're taking a look at that,
wait,
let me take a look.
Hold up. Dave may be able to help. So he pops out from his kit a fishing line and a hook, a flint and a steel, 5 pythons, a grappling hook, a crowbar, 50-foot hemp rope, 10-foot pole. Can any of this help?
Wait, 10? How? Where did the 10-foot pole go?
10-foot pole?
Yes.
Where are you even
Why
carrying
do you
that?
think? Why do you think Devla's so slow? Takes a while to bring your 10-foot pole around.
Where the hell did you fit that 10-foot pole?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
You don't
Or
want to
is
know
it like
where I fit
is it a
that 10-foot pole.
collapsible 10-foot pole for a tent?
Pocket dimension is asshole.
It has been on my bed for a while. I guess it was well camouflaged.
I'll grab that grappling hook and throw it in and just, until it and keep trying until it floats up to one of either the scroll or the book or one of the objects that's not the crow and try to pull it in.
You hook onto the raven. And it's just floating there, hooked on it. What do you do?
I'm gonna. Oh no! If I try to do that, that's gonna be bad.
Remy,
Okay.
the headache of your character starts getting much more significant.
Pass the rope for the grappling hook to Devlak, and I go to sit down.
Did I manage to angle the bottle with the thing or no?
You did manage to angle to angle something, but it's so very hard because the pole starts to lose weight as you poke it, so you're not used to having something, and you feel like there's also a certain current in there because the things are circling around. So you're like, it's quite hard, but you manage to angle it, but actually getting the grappling hook to get on it is quite difficult. And by the way, once it got grabbed onto the raven, you didn't say what you did. You just like
Devlax is doing the motion of pulling back.
Actually poke it out, but then this happened.
Devlax
Okay.
pulling it out. He's like just fishing right now.
Actually,
Yeah, so it's still on the
Okay.
ground unless.
So do you guys just essentially take the time to fish out everything in there?
who's going
To,
after the
to
bottle?
fish out the wine, the scroll,
Hell.
and the book?
You know
Yes.
what? I tie that I'm feeling lucky shirt to the end of the pole to use as an improvised net to just like, come on, bottle.
All right. I'm going to say that with that, you get what you want. The bottle of wine is just worth, let's say, 5 gold. It seems to be quite recent, comes from Sandpoint.
I can kind of cast detect magic after they pull the first item to see what they're pulling out.
The only magic you detect is off the scroll and off the wand. The book is a magically preserved but still ancient prayer book dedicated to the worship of Lamashtu, the mother of monsters. Does any of you speak Abyssal?
No.
In that case, that's it. The book is worth 100 gold. You have a wand and you have a scroll. Spellcraft if you want.
Wrap that garbage book.
Nope.
Well, not
Correctly.
today. 8 for the
Definitely.
scroll, 12 for the wand. Yeah.
Yay! I got 24 for the scroll.
The scroll is a scroll of burning hands, cast level 3rd.
I tell what's his face?
Ooh, that's my jam.
That I just tell them what it is, and I pretty much like hold it out for someone to grab.
Devlak
All right.
may have it.
And
What's
roll
up?
for the wand.
I don't think I'm gonna get. Nope, I got 9.
Nope. Devlak, do you want to give it a shot?
Yes. 17.
Nope. That's essentially all you get. You have a wand that you don't know what it does, and you've got other stuff. What do you do?
And we have a dead raven.
Yes, you have a dead raven. And I'll just hand wave it. If you try to go up the stairs are blocked. Down the stairs, sorry, the stairs are blocked.
Oh, really?
What do you mean by blocked? Like if you had to.
There's a very significant amount of rubble in the stairs. Everybody roll a perception.
21 for Regis.
Okay.
27.
All right, Devlak, you're gonna get this because, especially with stone cutting, it's gonna help you. You notice that this area has a bit more cracks in the stone walls as compared to other places. You don't feel as though it's enough to cause any sort of immediate threat, but you do notice that this place seems to be more damaged than others, than what you've seen. But that's essentially all you get from that.
this place is more, structurally speaking, damaged in comparison to other places of this vicinity. So I do believe that we've done what we can here. So unless we want to go to the creepy place with the prayer place for the crazy birth mother of the crazy people, I think that we good.
All
Yeah,
you
we
know,
can-
Remy, is that that's some advanced magics.
Yeah, with that roll, it's like, well, never mind.
With my detect magic, I do look at the room and see if I get fucking dazed or not.
With detect magic, you know that there's powerful magics in there.
We'll take a crack at that spellcraft. Maybe I can get something out of this.
And what's the DC to identify a spell?
I'm back.
If it's in motion or it is active, it's 15 plus the spell level.
Okay, so roll for spellcraft.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. It is 4.
So while all this is happening, though, you told me the bottle wasn't magical or anything.
Great.
Nope, it's just a
And-
nice bottle of wine.
So Sue's like, "Well, y'all
Oh, the
don't mind
room.
while you're doing your magic stuff." She takes out her bottle opener and starts.
If it would be, if the caster would have been a normal caster, you feel like you would have probably known the spell. But given that this seems to be powerful magics, you're really not able to fully identify what it is.
Is there any knowledges I could roll for that you think that I could?
Not really.
Okay, I'm done.
So as you start to drink from your wine, Deathlock, who's like leaning against the wall, holding his head, goes and like, I'll have some of that.
Actually, yeah, she doesn't drink straight from the bottle. She does take out 2 cups. You see, she actually looks at the 2 cups for a second, and then grabs this one for herself, pours some, and pours some for you, and gives it to you first. And cheers to adventure! Cheers to adventure, I guess.
Cheers.
Oh my fucking god! You guys aren't gonna even make sure that's not poisoned. You're just gonna drink random dungeon wine.
I chugged it.
I mean, you told me it was safe.
No, I didn't.
All right, so you guys. Oh, I
Fortitude
didn't put an
save.
X on that guy.
Okay.
So you guys feel comfortable. You've explored everything up to here. Right now, you have the option of going back to here, which are stairs that you going down that you have not explored, and there's also here where there was a set of double doors that you had not explored.
Sue asked, check any of the bodies inside those cells, like the ones over by B6 or something.
Devil I checked and I did not see anything of importance.
They're
there.
prisoners. They were probably naked.
Yeah, well, either that or closed decayed. This place is that old. Like, this is ancient. If you had a weapon from when this was a thing, it would be archaic.
So just make our way back. Did you guys want to check the double door, or did you want to check down the stairs first?
I rode down the stairs. That old hotel aspie squeezed me out with that dirty water.
That's a good fair point. I do guidance and resistance on me, and then I redo light on my holy symbol, and I reset Sue as well.
Okay.
I cast guidance.
Sue.exe back online.
Yeah, I cast guidance on Reggie.
Going down, you notice a door at the end of the hallway. All right, you get to the door. What do?
You want me to do a clairvoyance, or?
Sure, go right ahead, dude.
I rub the door for a minute, and then I look through it.
Darkness, as usual.
The old pebble under the door trick. Wank.
Roll a perception check. And tell me your result because I'm not seeing the results.
Oop, that's not wrong.
That is what, B4?
I got a 15.
15? Okay. You notice with that pebble thing, water ripples quietly in a circular stone pool in the middle of a otherwise seemingly barren chamber.
Pretty sure that's like that. Oh, okay. That's the whole thing. I describe it as you said it. There seems to be a pool of water in the center, probably evil, bad water. Just don't go in it.
All right, well, let's go take a look.
Yeah,
Step inside.
Detect magic on that water.
On the water.
Everybody roll a perception check. Sue, go back to where you were.
Oh,
And everybody roll a perception check except for Astrid.
God, fuck it! I rolled a 20.
Oh!
9.
9, okay. Devlek and Detlev and Regis.
Ilek had a 13.
10 for me, 13 for Regis.
All right.
Sorry, no, that's 15 for Regis.
All right. Move into the room.
Now that I have a clearer picture of the room, can I keep that 23 that I rolled for perception?
You already had a clear picture with your clairvoyance.
God damn it! Okay. Okay, I just go right.
As you guys start to step into the room, you notice actually no. You hear a shriek. A shriek that is strong enough for you guys to all hold your hands to your ears as you all must now roll a fortitude save. I swear to God, do not, and I mean do not roll low.
well,
Make it sound like we have a choice. Oh, look!
18 for me.
Okay?
You said fortitude, right?
Yeah, it's fortitude.
well,
All right.
So 18 for
Filling
you,
and filling.
Astrid 8, okay.
16 for Regis.
Remember your guidance or resistance.
oh, so I have 12, 13. 13.
So who rolled? So it was Astrid that rolled an 8?
Yep.
Oh, no.
All right. Astrid,
Not the medic.
you are paralyzed for 4 rounds as this creature comes into view. What you essentially see is a head on wings.
Lovely.
What the hell?
I think I saw it in my monster manual
This
yesterday.
creature is a blackened, bat-winged fiend's head, as tentacles dangle from chin and scalp, and its fanged mouth hangs agape. With this, I will have you all roll for initiative.
Not what I thought then.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Danger.
You are. You are. I swear to God, I told you not to roll low.
You make it sound like I had a choice. I even have resistance.
Oh God. Because essentially you're paralyzed, so you're helpless, right?
Oh, no.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
It was nice knowing you.
So that was its surprise round. Now we're in round 1. So you see this creature after having shrieked, it will slowly turn towards Astrid and come in for a dastardly kiss.
Oh, God.
Please roll what is by far, and I mean by far, of all the fortitude saves I have heard of, the most unforgiving one.
Okay,
Roll it, don't roll low.
You realize by saying that, you've pretty much condemned him to death.
Yeah.
This creature is that bad.
Oh.
With this ability that it's doing, it is that bad.
Oh, cool. Resistance actually just straight up lasts a minute, not until dispelled. That's what I was checking. Okay, so I still have 4. Oh, look at that.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
23.
Oh,
I
thank
don't
you for
want to
listening
kiss
to
it.
my advice. It does kiss you, but that's
My
it.
character's not happy about this.
Would you imagine like just getting kissed by like a head with wings and tentacles just wraps around you?
I've seen enough Fantasia to know where this is going. No one wants to know.
You can hear.
I want to tell you, now that you've successfully done this, the creature cannot do this again for a full day, so I want to tell you what it was.
As it comes in for a kiss and it kisses her, you can hear a little low.
This creature can kiss a helpless target by making a successful melee touch attack that provokes, but you guys haven't acted in a round yet, so a kissed opponent must succeed on a DC 16 Fortitude save or begin a terrible transformation that changes the creature into this creature within 24 hours. And often much sooner. Roll 1d6 separately for each phase of the transformation. First, over a period of 1d6 hours, all of the victim's hair falls out. Within another 1d6 hours thereafter, the ears grow into leathery wings, tentacles sprout on the chin and scalp, and the teeth become long, poisoned fangs. During the next 1d6 hours, the victim takes intelligence drain and charisma drain equal to 1 point per hour to a minimum of 3. The transformation is complete 1d6 thereafter when the victim's head breaks free of the body, which promptly dies, and becomes this creature.
Jeez.
Holy crap.
When I said that this is the most unforgiving fortitude save that I've ever seen, there are ways to circumvent this.
I've seen worse.
This is low level stuff too. This is level 1 and 2. That's pretty.
There's worse, but it's rarely at level 2.
Yeah.
That's still rough.
I mean,
For level 2, it's rough. But yeah, there are fortitude saves that I just we're dead.
Yeah, but this one is like you're not just dead. You don't know you're dying.
This mummy's rot.
All you know is that your hair's falling out, your ears are changing, and this can happen in the worst case scenario. 4 hours later, you can be a head on wings.
Would you imagine too? Like you fight this creature, then you go to sleep, then the
And you just
person
don't wake up.
transforms, and starts kissing another person. Oh, that'd be nasty. It's plain nasty.
Just roll the 4d6 for fun. 6, 3, 3, 2. So that would have been 3/4 of a day.
Yeah.
So,
Holy crap.
yeah, I'm happy that you rolled high because otherwise it might have been the end of Astrid.
And that's where we'll leave it for this week.